Power Ranger Crash Out, the biggest one.
Well, Charles, I got something for you. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Hey, hello, Charles. I got something for you. Let me find it right quick. Ah, here it is. Charles, I found it. Get ready. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Kermit! We're no longer friends! I'm blocking you! Fuck you, goddamn bitch! We're the champs! No, we still the champs! Fuck you, bitch!
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Channing, and today we're going to be talking about a guy named Scott Rogers, also known as TikTok's Power Ranger Predator. You see, over the past few weeks, I've had Mr. Rogers plastered all over my TikTok For You page, and I'm not going to lie, at first I wanted to refrain from making a video on Scott due to the obvious implications that he deals with some sort of mental disabilities, but then I decided to dig, and what I found throughout my research definitely surprised me. So in this video, we'll be covering all of the important lore behind Scott Rogers, along with his controversies and allegations. But before we get into all of that, let me quickly give you guys some background information. You see, Scott Rogers is a 38-year-old man from Mobile, Alabama, who lives with his dad. But unlike most 38-year-olds, Scott is noticeably obsessed with superheroes and doesn't have a job. And Scott is so obsessed to the point where he buys one-to-one scale cosplay outfits of these said superheroes. For example, in one of Scott's earliest videos on TikTok posted on September.
Like, this guy's account, I can't even find the OG one, man. Like, because people have either his account got canceled, he changed the name, or he keep re-uploading it.
September 15th in 2022, we see him fully dressed up head to toe in a Batman suit, as you can see here.
Man, not Bane again. My batterings will not help. I know what will. By the power of the morphing grid. Saba! Alright, Bane. Let's see how you can handle with a sword.
And this is what I tell people, like, the internet is so unforgiving, man, and people do not care if you may or may not be suffering for something that's quite obvious, like some mental impairment that you could potentially see.
With the White Ranger sword. Saba! Attack! Got him! He's out like a light.
Now, it's also important to mention that as far as we can look back into Scott's digital footprint, he's been dealing with trolls who like to piss him off, because Scott always goes overboard with his reactions. Scott even got so angry at one of these trolls, he decided to pull his gonads out and flash his TikTok live just because he was angry.
You know what, bitch? Suck on this, bitch!
And this wouldn't just...
Now, this will probably likely get him banned and probably explain why I can't find his original account. Although there are several White Ranger accounts, but they're not looking like the original one. And I see people have consistently probably re-uploaded his content in order to continue to make fun of him.
Just happened one time. Yes, it happened twice. Along with that, Scott has also been known to have a very questionable love life due to various different NSFW videos that would get leaked over the years. One of the most notable leaks was when Scott decided to knock up who he thought was a girl in a motel room while recording absolutely everything. And when these videos got out, it was blatantly clear that Scott was bamboozled into getting down with a trans girl. Now, this event would...
What the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my God. Hold on, man. We gotta run that back, man. We gotta run that back. He recorded himself hooking up with a trans girl. And like, if you look at the bottom, the TikTok thing, you'll see it keeps changing.
Hotel room while recording absolutely everything. And when these videos got out, it was blatantly clear that Scott was bamboozled into getting down with a trans girl. Now, this event would cause absolute chaos for Scott, because all of a sudden his audience full of trolls had even more ammo to make fun of him. And this was evident even in the earlier years of Scott's TikTok journey, because on September 16th, 2024, Scott posted a video mentioning a person known as River Rat. Now, to my understanding, this River Rat alias is just a troll messing with Scott, leading Scott to believe he's in a real relationship.
Alright, Jack. River Rat is real. Yes, she is. You know how I know? Lots of times, I video chatted with her.
Hey, but you gotta appreciate his confidence, man. Not everyone is confident enough to go live. You know.
Pretty. So, you don't know the real story. I do. Peace out.
And after watching that video, it's clear to us that Scott is definitely gullible. Like, you could pretty much tell this guy absolutely anything and he'd believe it to be true. It's also important to mention that at this time in Scott's online presence, he posted videos like this one here, where Scott is faking a phone call.
Alright, let's do some cleaning. I wonder who this is.
Yo, I think every community has a guy like this in it.
Hello? Hello?
Even the Power Ranger community. Now, is he online? No.
Hello? Oh well. Not paying attention to my answer. Damn. Same number. Hello? 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 This person has one more chance.
What is he over there like?
Alright, after this,
Now, this is the type of person I definitely would love to get interviewed on the channel.
I'm gonna have to do something. Hello? 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 Damn it. Oh, that's it. Jiminy Crickets! Same person. Oh, this is Joe's ball sack. How may I help you? I need a relief. Hello?
Here, there, I'll give y'all something. This is Joe. This is Joe's pool hall. This is cue ball. How may I help you? Or this is Children's Hospital. You beat them, we treat them. How may I help you? Things like that I would always do when random people would call me.
I guess they got the hint.
Now, it was videos like the one we just watched that would slowly start to build Scott's audience, which in turn allowed Scott to become more and more comfortable with posting different videos on TikTok and eventually turning on his first live stream. But at this time, Scott's account was still relatively underground, until one day everything would change. You see, on September 25th, 2022, Scott posted a video of him showcasing his infamous Power Ranger suit.
What's up, you guys?
Here it comes.
I'm gonna do a video that I've not done in a long time.
Hey, the Power Ranger fandom is so welcoming.
But this is new on this account. Swamping time! Tiger Sword! Right hand ready for action. Let's do this.
First off, let's just go back. What did he say? He didn't say Tyrannosaurus. Yo. Oh, man. Yo.
Power Ranger suit.
What's up, you guys? I'm gonna do a video that I've not done in a long time, but this is new on this account. Swamping time! Tiger Sword!
He said Tiger Sword. I'm just like, wait. It's so many things wrong. It's so many things wrong. But let's just let him cook.
Right hand ready for action.
What's up with the Wolverine variant, man?
Let's do this, guys. Let's call up the place. And this is Wolverine as a Power Ranger. Zordon has recruited the Wolverine as a Power Ranger. So yeah, I hope y'all like that. So
Now, this video sent a shockwave all throughout TikTok. Not only did this video explode in virality, it also put Scott on the map in terms of becoming more popular online. But as many of us know, everything comes at a price. Because just 5 days after the last video we watched went viral, Scott would make an appearance on a TikTok posted on September 30th, 2022, basically calling out his trolls.
This is to the people.
Bro, not the cigarette. Oh no.
It's trying to scare me off of TikTok and the internet. I'm here to stay, guys.
Hey, that's right, yo.
Because people here needs my smarts and good advice, you know. They would never scare me off.
Hey.
I'm here to stay. Power Ranger, Batman, anything. Wolverine. I'm here to stay. There's nothing y'all can do to change that. Nothing. Police here, Mobile Police, all the officers are my friends. There's nothing y'all can do or say to them. You can't call them from another city and state. You have to call them from your state. Call your police department. And, well, good luck trying to get me off of the internet. Good luck.
Hey, you gotta have this, man. Look how many people be telling me to get off. They're gonna end my channel. They're gonna end my career. They go live talking all this about me, making up false allegations just to try to knock me off my block. If you don't got this type of resilience, you'll fall to the wayside.
And I appreciate all y'all. May the power protect you.
Now, not too long after that, Scott began to learn how to live stream on TikTok, which only gave trolls more access to mess with Scott. And for those of you who don't use TikTok, one of the features they have on live streams are known as battles, where two different creators can go on a split screen and go head to head for donations. The person with the most donations wins, then the process repeats itself. So trolls would begin to battle on live with Scott, making for some pretty funny moments over the years. One of the most infamous moments from Scott's TikTok live is when he would battle a Kermit the Frog puppet, and Scott would absolutely lose his mind every time Kermit would win because Scott felt as if his TikTok donations were being stolen, and Kermit even got under Scott's skin after bragging about a fake WWE belt, as you can see here.
The belt is ours, Scotty.
Nope, the belt ain't y'all's. Nope.
The Kermit crew's sitting on it right now.
No, you better take off my belt. Stop sitting on my belt, goddammit.
It's our belt now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I got the goddamn belt.
No, you don't.
See, I got the daggum belt.
No, I'm sitting on it. We're the champs.
No, you thief. You thief.
No, 6-0. Boom.
No.
Let me give a shout out to the MVP.
Thief.
Goose.
Fuck you, Kermit. With all of the fans. I'm blocking you. Fuck you, goddamn bitch.
We're the champs.
No, we still the champs. Fuck you, bitch!
Now, at this point, I'd be lying if I told
Yo, we need this guy on the channel, but I think he's banned, man. I think he's banned. And of course, if we have him on the channel, we got to ask him about these clips.
you that the Kermit crash out was the only time Scott would lose his mind on social media, because not too long after the last incident, Scott found himself crashing out on live once again in a panel full of trolls.
Say thank you, baby. I love you.
Oh, shit. Don't. You only call me that, Kilo. Baby? What the? Are you cheating on me?
How dare you?
Well, why do you call that person baby?
I said, thank you, maybe.
Now, it's not rocket science to
This is why you always want to have people like him on camera and never do a fucking faceless call. ever.
Understand that Scott most likely deals with some sort of mental disabilities, as I mentioned earlier. So as I was doing my research, it did confuse me as to why there were so many people messing with Scott so much, especially because it was clear he's disabled. And not to mention, most of Scott's videos seemed positive, until I uncovered the fact that Scott was arrested in his hometown for theft of property in the 3rd degree, leaving him with a D-class felony. And even though this isn't a reason to troll Scott, and it doesn't necessarily make him a bad person,
Theft, bro. A felony is a felony, dog. They looked up his goddamn arrest record and mugshot. Internet is ruthless, man. Ruthless.
it did help me to build the conclusion as to why people troll him. Because after knowing Scott was arrested in the videos we've already seen, it's clear that Scott has anger issues. And it's important to mention that most of these videos we've seen of Scott crashing out are hidden from the eyes of his viewers, making people who archive his content, and especially his live streams, a hot commodity in Reddit threads and comment sections. And it was
like all of his channels are like blocked or are done. Something went wrong. You like, wait, what about this channel? This channel is done too. What about this other channel? Yeah, all of his channels are done, which leads me to believe he probably got banned off TikTok.
Was in these same Reddit threads and comment sections that led me to find some of the most concerning videos of Scott Rogers, where he's seen on 2 separate occasions showing his package on TikTok Live out of pure frustration, and even saying the hard R on stream as well.
Like,
Nah,
you told
this
me.
is beyond ridiculous. Someone impersonating me? Just ignore it.
Yeah,
Nah,
stop
motherfucking
impersonating me, motherfucker.
You know what? Go yourself, you motherfucking.
You know
bitch.
what?
Scott,
You know what?
Scott,
Go
please.
drink cyanide.
No, why don't you go drink?
Are you trying to get me
bitch?
bananas? Are you
Yeah?
trying to get
Why don't
me
you go
bananas?
drink your daddy's?
I hope you're not
bitch?
trying to get me bananas.
You know what, bitch?
Yo, he whipped it out again, man. Ain't no way, yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Suck on this, bitch.
Tell me this not a better crash out than Rican. Tell me it's not.
You let a fake me come in, you're live, and that, nah, we're done. You're blocked on everything. Motherfucking bitch ass.
Oh, Scott.
Because you, motherfucking, do not. And no.
Oh my
You
god.
fucking idiot, bitch.
Scott, what did you just say?
Look here, bitch.
I'm guessing he dropping some slurs.
Nah, I'm done with your ass, fuck. You're gonna be blocked from my account.
Now, as Scott continued to create content on TikTok, viewers began to assess Scott's living situation as well. As you can see here, this is Scott's match.
Bro, what's in his nose, though? What's in his nose? What's that, bro? No. Like, if you're gonna do a sleeping stream, at least clean yourself up, bro. Bare minimum.
Mattress. And I can't lie to y'all, this might be the most disgusting example of a sleep.
And you see the mattress? Oh, shit. No, bed sheets never.
Sleeping arrangement I have ever seen with my own 2 eyes. And I guess one of my questions is, how in the world does a white mattress turn fully black? Now, like I said previously, Scott lives with his dad, who has his own set of health issues. And we don't really know too much about their relationship, but I did find a rare video of them 2 together. And in this video, it seems as if Scott's father is staring into blank space, or maybe even a TV screen, wondering if his son has an off button.
I have a quick in my hand there.
Oh no. I mean, sometimes what happens when parents have kids like these, it's just they just ring the bells on themselves, man. In life, not for real, but they just like, you know, you could be in disbelief.
I have a quick in my hand. He's going to do 3 backflips. 1, 2, 3. He wants to do 3 more, but hold his jacket. 1, 2, 3. You think I have a quick hit in my hand?
I would expect this from my daughter, and I've definitely did some imaginary play with my daughter before, but not from a grown man. At some point, you mature?
Then why are you holding his jacket?
Now, as we close out the year 2022 in the Scott Rogers timeline, I did find one more video from that year posted on November 15th, 2022 that made me feel weird while watching it. And in this particular video, Scott is mentioning what he'd do if he woke up as a girl.
You know what would be real freaky, guys? If a man woke up in a woman's body and the woman woke up in the same man's body, like they switched bodies, you know? I mean, I hope that does not happen to me, but damn. I just watched a video, 3-parter about that. A boy wakes up in a girl's body.
No,
I mean, that was week. I was like, oh my god. And like in the movies. I hope the person, and I will not do this. If that happens to me, I will not open that post and look down. I will not do that. I'll be respectful. Be like, okay. And until I get the body switched back, you know, and not take a shower, you know, I will change. But I'll get the clothes ready and change with my eyes closed. Use the sense of feel.
Yo, like you would think this is a fake person, but this is this is real. This is real, man. This is a real person.
Just out of respect of the woman who I switched bodies with. But anyway,
how does
I
this
hope
end?
that doesn't. It's not true. I don't know.
Oh man.
Peace out, guys.
I don't know about y'all, but I just find it interesting how Scott's like, yeah, I hope that doesn't happen to me, as he explains exactly what he'd do if he was in a woman's body. But that video certainly scratches the surface in terms of creepiness compared to the next video I found where Scott is seen at a park on October 17th, 2024, wanting to do a puppet show for some random kids in the park.
Bro.
What's up, TikTok? I'm at the park across the street from my house.
Like, guys, let this be a lesson. Once it's on the internet, it's forever. Now, he happened to be so popular, people start archiving his content, which was a good idea considering he's likely banned on TikTok for whipping out his junk not once but twice. But this shit will haunt him for forever.
There's some kids there. I want to see if I can do a puppet show. Ask their parents, see if I can. Got Carlos with me.
Oh no.
I'll let you know how it goes if I can. Peace out.
Luckily, I don't think Scott ever got out of his car, but this certainly wouldn't be the last time Scott would potentially scare the public with his puppet, because on January 11th of 2025, Scott would then take his puppet to a drive-thru, as you can see here. And before you watch this video, get your cringe cap on, because this is a hard watch.
Bro.
Yes, sir, like a sausage egg McMuffin, please. And how much are your breakfast burritos?
One burrito was like $3.
How much would it be with the sausage egg McMuffin and 2 burritos? How much would that be together?
A sausage egg McMuffin and 2 burritos,
Yes, ma'am.
$7.90.
All right, I'll take that, please.
Okay.
Bro, how y'all gonna make fun of our fellow brother? He's a Power Ranger fan, you know? Oh no.
I'm coming around.
Yo, think about the person at the window. Think about that person at the window when you are at the window, because I worked in fast food before. When someone pulls up to your goddamn window and they're talking to you through a puppet. How do you keep a straight face? How do you do that shit? That's what y'all not thinking about, but whatever.
Okay.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I do this to make y'all's day, you know?
Y'all look slow this morning. Hey. Yes, sir. Alright, you too.
Hold on. Hold on. Rican said his publishers and artists are Nigerians. But look, man. Rican said a lot of things, man. He's still over there yapping, huh? Hey, more power to him. Any highlights, maybe we'll go over later or something, man. Maybe.
Hello. You too. Have a blessed day, man. I do this to make y'all lift y'all spirits because I know y'all deal with some shitty ass people, you know? And just to make y'all's day.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Is he going to multiple or did they rewind the video?
I'm good.
With your dad inside?
Well, I've not done that in a while. Well, gotta go.
How do we think this is good content? Look, bro, if you get in trolled and you want to stop the trolls, you don't feed them with more content to troll you.
Now, at this point in the video, it's safe to mention that finding any more information on Scott and his story was very difficult. One of those reasons is because Scott isn't the most popular lolcow, so there's not a lot of people archiving his content. But the biggest reason, in my opinion, has got to be the fact that Scott regularly privates his TikTok page in an attempt to slow down any trolls that want to mess with him. And as of me making this video, his page is currently on lockdown, as you can see here. So I do apologize if this video seems to be a bit all over the place or a bit.
Hold on, we got to try to see if it's not on lockdown. The cosplayer 09. I thought that was just someone who was archiving the content.
And as of me making this video, his page is currently on lockdown, as you can see here. So I do apologize if this video seems to be a bit all over the place or a bit shorter in comparison to my recent videos. But after putting this together, I realized that Scott isn't necessarily a bad guy.
Yeah, his account is still private. I'm gonna request a follow though.
Has he made some very questionable and creepy decisions? Absolutely. But I do think we can all agree that Scott isn't all the way there. So whether or not you believe Scott to be a creepazoid or if he's just manipulated by his trolls is up for you to decide. In my opinion, I do think Scott has weird tendencies, especially if we were to mention him showing his private parts on a live stream out of anger. But when it comes to Scott's genuine well-being, I am concerned for him because it seems
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, he's seen some better days for sure.
Seems that his dad doesn't have too much longer here on Earth, and we can only sit here and wonder what that looks like for Scott when the time comes. At the end of the day, I don't wish anything bad on Scott, and I do wish the best for him. And as we close out this video, I thought it would be fun to end on one of my personal favorite videos from Scott's arsenal. Enjoy.
Hey, you guys. I'm waiting on the police because this truck right here, I have a bad feeling about it. I do not know. It's an Enterprise truck rental. Called the police. They're on the way. I just have been here for a very long time. And I'm sensing that something is back there. I don't know. Waiting to see the.
Bro, why my man hands so goddamn dirty?
I'm sensing that something is back there. I don't know.
Bro, you gotta wash your hands, man. You gotta wash your hands. Rican Ranger's new podcast host. This will get me tuned in for sure. This guy, I will watch. Man. You need a good lolcow, man. You need a good lolcow.
Waiting to see waiting on the police. Mississippi tag. Just don't know.
Is he in the Enterprise parking lot?
But I'll keep y'all updated. Take care.
I don't know, man. This is a cautionary tale. I'm trying to like find stuff.
How's it going, you guys? I'm going to do a video with both sets of my Zords.
Hold on. I got something for y'all. Bro just ripped one live.
How's it going, you guys? I'm going to do a video with both sets of my Zords. The Dino Zords, like Saber-tooth Tiger and Paws, Griffin, Thunder Zord Pal. Like in season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And
why'd they put this music behind it?
I'm going to do a video like that.
He's just ripping them, yo. I'm not lying.
There's going to be no sound. I'm going to be saying it. I don't know when I'm going to do it yet. But it's going to be on my black shelf.
Yo, we need to get this guy on the channel, man. I'm not familiar with him. Someone sent them to me. I was like, yo, this is the biggest Power Ranger crash out. And we've had plenty of crash outs before, but Jesus, I wouldn't even say this is a crash out. I would say more a low call. He did crash out though, during his battle with A1 Kermit the Frog. The morph scene is the one that's gonna take the cake.
Not done in a long time, but this is new on this account. Swamping time! Tiger Sword! White Ranger, ready for action. Let's do this, guys. Let's call up the play.
This is gonna be a good thumbnail, but man, stay off the internet, guys, man. A piece of me felt bad for this guy because, yeah, this is like some extreme low call territory. But it's hard to find his content. It's really hard. Pause. And here goes some living conditions if you guys really want to see.
What did he say? He said that's okay. What did he say? He said that's okay. And if you say it again, it'll be.
I can't. Not the carpet, man. Quite the White Ranger song. I mean, it's only like 3 clips of him.
What's going on, you guys? I have never been married before. When I get married, when I plan to, it's my first time marriage. Oh.
He must be using a voice filter.
I've been hearing people tell me about me being married and kidnapping. I never kidnapped anybody in my entire life. Because I know that's illegal.
Stop the cap.
So stop, please. When the train rolls by.
No, man. Is he coming back on camera? This is, look, man, good luck finding this guy. But if anyone know him, though, for real, shout him out. Let him know we want him on the channel. All right, do me a favor, share, like, subscribe. See you next one. Peace.